we have covered the swing master also. Now I'm going to remove the indicators and I'm going to remove the drawings and everything. Finally, I'll just give a small touch up on the lollipop. I've already made a video and I'm sure all of you have watched it. So, but I'll just take 2 minutes to cover this up for you. Okay, lollipop is also a very interesting setup. Okay, you can just go ahead and I'll just randomly pick out something. Okay, I'll just randomly pick out a stock and I'll just tell you how this works. Bajaj Finance gave a tremendous rally in the past 2-3 days. So this can be a good example, but I am not sure if these kind of opportunities will come to us in the future. You know, we have to be very lucky for something like this to happen. But as you can see, what happened if you were using Lollipop? I think one of the persons in our group, he used this the same day. I think maybe today I gave him an access and tomorrow he got an opportunity in Bajaj Finance. So what he did, he simply followed the rule. The price one candle should close above the band. Okay, let us consider this also as a band. The band should turn in green if it is bullish and it should turn red if it is bearish. So one candle which is closing above the band, you will mark that level and an entry will be above that point. Just maybe 1 point above that point, it will become your entry point. And what will be your stop loss? If you want to take a safe stop loss, then that will be here, the swing low below the band. This will become your stop loss. And after that, the more it keeps going up, what we did, the same thing, pivot points, right? You apply your pivot points and you take your intraday targets. In pivot points, you will not use traditional, you will use Fibonacci only. This is very safe. Fibonacci levels will always get hit. Traditional will confuse you, but Fibonacci will give you your targets in intraday also. So as you can see here, we got an entry. R1 was my target. After R1, what I would do, I will bring my stop loss from the lower levels to the costing price. And after R1, it went up to R2. The moment it goes to R2, I will bring my stop loss from R2 and I will keep it at R1. So even though you did not exit at R2, you will have gotten pushed out at the R1, which was your trailing stop loss level. However, the same thing if I talk to you about on a positional level, if you say how do I use this for a positional setup, right? This would work on the same principles as your swing master. However, this is very quick in identifying the direction of the market. What you would do, you will never take a trade when the price is in between the bands. Okay, in the buy side or the sell side, you will never take a position when the price is in between these two bands. You should never, you should always avoid. You should always wait for one candle to close out above the band, and then you can do your scalping or you can do your targets. If I'm checking on a longer time frame, then I will have longer targets. But at the same time, you have to understand the nature of the instrument that you're trading. All right, if you're trading in a very volatile or a high value stock, then it is better to do intraday scalping and then move up. But if you're taking it in cash, let us say you took this in cash, this gave 910 points, guys. This actually gave 910 points from the moment it gave a breakout. If I just am being very sensible about this, see it went up. So what would happen for a person who's looking at this chart? I would have taken an entry the moment this happened, and I would have been troubled for a couple of days because my entry here was confirmed. This price gave a breakout above this, right? This price gave a breakout above this. But what happened, and where would I keep my stop loss when this happened? The stop loss would have also become bigger based on my entry. 4690, this level 4690 was my entry, previous swing low, which is below the band. I can go for this as an aggressive stop loss, or I can go for this as a safer stop loss. So I would have here, I'm giving a stop loss of how many points? About 140, right? This would have become like 140 points ka stop loss. So in intraday or for positional, you would have had to consider this if you wanted to go for an upside. If you took a safe stop loss and if you went somewhere in this range saying that I will keep my stop loss just below the band, this is where you would have got hit. You would have taken a loss on the next day, and then even the second day this confused and finally it gave a breakout. You get my point? So this is how it went. So let us say that even in positional, if I would have kept a 150 point ka stop loss from my level of 4700, you can see that, guys, it never came back. So for people who want to use Lollipop for a positional trade, let us say if you tell me, okay Akbar, what I would do is every month I will just trade one stock day in and day out. I don't want to trade Nifty, I don't want to trade Bank Nifty, I don't want to trade anything. Let me just trade one stock. So what would happen is, based on this 30-minute time frame, if you get a breakout above the ribbon and you have taken an entry, then you will hold that position till the time the price again comes back and it is breaking the ribbon. Okay, so the difference between your entry and the difference between your exit, that will be your profit. The moment the ribbon is being broken the second time, you will exit your long position, you will take a short position, and then you will keep holding that short position till the time the ribbon is again breached on the upside. You get my point? Is it understandable? Is it clear?
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I have a question.
Ji,
Sorry.
Ji,
So for the intraday, you said you use 15 minutes, right?
yes.
So if I use 5 minutes, will there be loss?
No, in
Will it
uh,
break me? How much it will break?
15 minutes will give you lesser entries, but they will give you safe entries. In 5 minutes there will be a little noise. If, for example, if I'm looking at Bajaj Finance, the same thing which we were just looking at, see the first, this candle, it went up but it gave a pullback. We are not going to take a trade in between the zone. Second one also we will not take a trade because it is in between the zone. The third candle, it gave a breakout, it went up, it came down, and we are sure that this has given a closing above the band. So we can take a safe entry here at this level. You can take it at the wick also, you can take it here also, but the reason why I will take it as soon as this candle closes is because it has already tried to give a breakout 2 times before, and finally in the third candle it has given a breakout. So I know for sure from 54.22 this is at least going to go to the pivot point. Okay, I as a scalper, as I just said, I as a scalper know 100% sure that at least the pivot point will come. I don't know maybe what will happen in the day, but I know that as per the technical analysis, once a breakout has happened above this band, it will definitely go and hit the pivot point. So I will take an entry at maybe 54.25. Okay, let us say I took an entry at 54.25. I still got 54.47. All right, I still got my 20 points. So that would be again like 5,000, enough for a 5-minute trade. What do you say?
Yeah.
As simple as that. So this is how it would work. Now these were the general things that were there in the group already, and I've just given you clear insight. Now I wanted to show you a very interesting setup. You guys trade on Bank Nifty, or you're all for stocks?
I do Bank Nifty.
You do Bank Nifty, right? Okay, let me just show you a very interesting setup on how we can use this. And what would happen is, see, I have applied this lollipop trade. Okay, I'll just remove the pivot points also. Okay, I want you to make a note of this. If you want, I want you to add an exponential moving average, EMA, of 10. Okay, the length should be 10 on the chart. Okay, I'm just changing this. The length will be 10. All right, the length will be 10, and red color is there. Okay, just for reference purposes, the color will be red. I have applied the lollipop, and now what I would do, I am trying to show you a combination. Now what you would do, you will apply the swing master. Okay, let me hide the lollipop for a while. Okay, let me hide the lollipop for a while. Now there are just two things applied on the chart. Okay, one is your swing master, and this is on a 5-minute time frame. The second is your EMA. Just so that you can clearly see, I'll just change it to white color. Is that okay? So that you can clearly see. My chart is black, I don't want it to have a problem. Now what you would do, you will simply change these candles to Renko. I'm sure all of you know what Renko is, right? I hope I don't have to explain what Renko is. Okay, can I proceed further? Is this understandable till now?
Yes.
All right, perfect. Yes, I'm just coming to that, sir. Uh, we will go here to the settings. Okay, we are going to the settings. You will change this box size assignment method to traditional, and the box size will always be 10. 10 has been tried and tested with multiple combinations, so I would advise that whenever you're trading Bank Nifty, please keep the box size as 10, and for Nifty you will keep the box size as 5. Okay, even if you keep 11, there will be a difference in data. Even if you keep 15, there will be a difference in data. 10 is the best tried and tested method. So the moment I have applied 10, so for the people who don't know, see, Renko is a way of trading where every box, the size of each box will be what you have defined here. So what we did, we defined that this, when the market is going down, okay, the chart will keep creating these boxes on the downside. Every one box that you are seeing here, every box has a value of 10. Bank Nifty has fallen down by 10 points, one box will be created. Bank Nifty fallen down by another 10 points, a box is created. So exactly, the more it keeps falling, the more boxes will be created on the downside. And the same way applies on the upside also. So now what you see here, okay, I have done nothing. I'll just tell you again. I applied an exponential moving average, an EMA of 10. The period is 10. I have colored it white. I have applied the swing master, okay, and I have changed the chart. I have changed this from candles, okay, I have changed this from candles to Renko, okay. I have changed it from candles to Renko. This is very effective if used on Renko. Now I'll tell you how you can trade on Bank Nifty. Always remember, guys, when you are trading on Bank Nifty by using this setup, okay, this setup, I will help you set this up on your accounts also. Please do not worry if you're not able to do it after the session. Anytime you ping me, I will help you setting up all these things that I'm showing you, okay. So please don't worry about that. What you would do is, the price, again, whenever the price is in between this ribbon, the swing master ribbon, okay, I am hiding the EMA for a convenience, okay. Whenever the price is in between the ribbon, you will not take a trade. You will take a trade only when the price is breaking the ribbon. One candle, one Renko box should close below this ribbon, okay. One box, this one box, so this will become my entry point in the short side, okay. Shan, Arun, I hope all of you are understanding this. The moment one box closes, this will become your entry. And now you tell me, this is going down, so what will we do now? I'm asking you guys, sir, please tell me, if I want to take a position in Bank Nifty, what strike should I take? If I want to do in options, what strike are you going to take?
ATM?
Absolutely. So which, absolutely, so 33,300, this is the level, 33,300, right? 33,300 will become add the money, and 33,400, if I go for an upper strike, because we are taking put, 33,400 put will become ITM. Clear? 33,400 will give you more profit than 33,300, but 33,300 will definitely give you profit when the market goes down. So normally what other people do, see, when people give the hero zero calls, or when people are suggesting ke market is at 33,300, go for 33,000 put, they will simply ask you to take it because the price is very less. Now if the price is here, okay, 33,300, let us say you got it at maybe the price of this is at 200 rupees, okay. So if you're taking one lot of 200 rupees, how much would that be? 5,000,
Yes.
right? Now what would happen if you're going for a cheaper strike? Let us say if you're going for 33,000, saying kya re yaar, no, the price will come down, let me take 33,100. So exactly when the price is here, you will get the 33,300 for maybe, let us say, 120 rupees, okay. We will say, अरे मेरे को तो पैसा कम लग रहा है, I will take it for a cheaper price, okay. My amount invested will be less, I will just invest maybe 3,000 and then make a lot of money. So never do this mistake. You may be able to buy 5 lots of 33,100, and you may be able to buy just 2 lots of 33,300. Always take 33,300, because the 2 lots of 33,300 will give you more profit than the 5 lots of 33,100 put. I hope you understood. Did you get the point? Okay,
Yes.
at the money put. Now you will say, अरे sir, I got this entry, मस्त entry मिला, short मिल गया मेरे को. यहाँ पे आपको confirmation कैसे मिला? Now tell me. And now I have my pivot Fibonacci that is already existing in the background. Okay, I can apply that, but I don't think Renko के ऊपर इधर it may be giving me some error. But what would happen? My stop loss will be the previous swing high. देखो what I did. The moment I took an entry here below the band, I will take the swing high, the previous swing high, as my stop loss. So just like P&F, point and figure, Renko is also a way of doing noiseless trading. So this will become my stop loss. I would say that 33,340 was the price when I took my entry, 33,420 in spot. Okay, remember, in spot will be your stop loss. So what you would do is, the moment you have taken an entry in 33,300, you will open your chart. I am advising you again, never look at MTM. Okay, never just see, अरे यार 20 point ऊपर गया, it is showing 500, it is showing 1000 rupees. I am telling you, money will follow you. You do not follow the money. You look at what is happening on the chart. If this is going down and down and down, you be very happy, you be relaxed. And are you able to observe a small pattern here? Whenever I told you to take an entry below the ribbon, till the time the market is falling, it will never enter into the ribbon. Okay, till the price is falling, it will never enter the ribbon. What will be your exit signal? Whenever any one box has entered the ribbon, that is where you will exit. Okay, irrespective of the color of boxes, whenever, even after falling down, if it is taking an entry in the ribbons, this is where you will cut your position. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, is it simple? Is easy to understand, easy to apply? There is nothing complicated about this. Okay, if you have, it's very simple and it's very very effective. I will show this to you on any date. You just tell me, go to like 5th April, go to 7th April. You tell me any given date, I'll go there and I will show you that this works. Okay, this was your stop loss, the upper level. This was your stop loss on the top side, and this was your short entry. Okay, I mean, this is where you bought your put, right? This is where you bought the put. You buy 33,300 ka put. Okay, and you have been riding this. So as a person, as a trader, we will never know that once this goes up, it is going to come down. Okay, so I'm never going to tell you to hold this, guys, this is going to fall again. That is all bullshit. Okay, please excuse my language, but as a trader, as a successful trader, you always have to know where to take an entry and where to exit. Okay, even though this goes against you, what if it went against you? Okay, what if it just kept going up and up? It would have eaten up all the premium and you would have been in a loss. But if you traded with discipline, and if you took a trade the moment you got a signal on the downside, and you would have cut off your position here, and you guys do the calculation and tell me 33,340 is where you got an entry. Okay, and it went like 140 points down. So when this fell down by 140 points, your 33,300 put, maybe it must have gone up by 80 or 90 points minimum, right? Minimum, I'm saying. So what happened? What was the time here? If you see 11:15 a.m. in the morning, you got a short. 11:15 a.m. you got a short, you took your position, and by the time it was 11:50, you're done. Let us say, okay, if I'm a small trader, I have only 15, 20,000 in my account. Even if I took a single trade, and if I'm taking 80 points or 100 points, so I'm making 2,500 on my 20,000 capital, right? So that is about 12 or 10 or 12% of my return on investment. And I'm sure many of you are experienced, you have been trading for some time also, so you would know that when you get such a beautiful entry, you can take 2 lots also for trying basis, take 4 lots, you will just make like your 10,000 in just a single fall. And okay, let us just come from the starting of the day, right? What happened? We discussed now, we said okay, first half an hour we are not going to trade. If you are using Renko, okay, if you are using this setup, that half an hour logic will also not apply, but I would still suggest you not to take a trade before 9:45. Okay, we are not super fast now because the market has closed. You are able to see this in a very easy fashion, but when the markets are open, these will move very wild. Suddenly you will see 10 boxes on the upside and you will see 10 boxes on the downside. So that is the reason why first half an hour we will avoid. At 9:45 you will get a direction of the market, right? Okay, look at this. This was 9:45. You are saying, Arey, the Renko is supporting. This has been going up and up and up. Maybe I can take an entry here. You are, thinking about taking an entry, and then you will wait for a little time, and suddenly it took a U-turn. Okay, what happened? You will say, Arey, now maybe the market is going to enter into a range bound zone. Let me just do my scalping. So you will never take a trade when when the price is in between the boxes. You will get a go short signal as soon as the ribbon is breaking. This will again become your entry point, and again you are going to take a trade. Where are you going to exit? As I said, this became your entry. You are going to take an exit the moment one box is closing inside the this ribbon. Still you would have made something out of this. 260 50 points ka scalping you got in this side. if I show you the same thing on Bank Nifty futures, people who do Bank Nifty futures, they will make a hell lot of money doing this, because the option ka premium decay ka issue will not happen when you are taking a trade in this kind of scenario. Okay, I am removing all the drawings. There are no drawings on this. I don't know what this is. Tradition. Okay, you just give me a random date. Okay, I just want to go to some random date in maybe April or maybe February or March. Let me just go to 3rd of February and see what happened. Okay, here we are. Okay, I'm just taking a random day, and this works every day, guys. I'm telling you, this literally works every day. This one single strategy can help you become a master scalper in Bank Nifty if you are following the combination of swing master on a Renko chart. The Renko setting is traditional 10. You will get very good entries in Bank Nifty. 5, you can change this, sir, to 3 minutes also. It hardly makes any difference because Renko follows the difference in the price. It does not follow the timeline. For example, if the Bank Nifty is stuck at 33,000 only, hypothetically I'm saying, Bank Nifty is stuck at 33,000 only. It is not moving by 20 points up or 20 points down. It is just going flat. Maybe 5 points up, 5 points down, 5 points up, 5 points down. So it will not form the boxes. It will get stuck where it is. You get my point? The market has to move up by 10 points or it has to fall by 10 points for Renko to make the boxes. The chart will be plotted only when the boxes are created, and boxes will be created when the price is falling. You get my point? When the price is falling, boxes will be created. When the price is rising, boxes will be created. And you know that market is something that will not stay stable, right? It will definitely move up, it will definitely move down. So Renko is definitely going to help us in catching those trends. See, here again it gave a breakdown. And are you able to observe the go long and go short signal? It is coming exactly at the break of that ribbon. Okay, ribbon breaking is getting a buy, ribbon breaking is giving a sell. Okay, there is no buy sell in between. So this is the beauty of this. You can try this tomorrow itself. I'm telling you, you will recover 10 times of more, for the entire month if you follow this one particular strategy in Renko. So for trying basis, I would request that if you're doing it, do it with only one lot. Okay, just don't become aggressive and start taking 10 lots from tomorrow. Okay, at least give it a couple of days, do your own study. All I say is, at the end of the day, if you are confident in the setup now, you don't need any tip provider to tell you where the market is going, what will happen. You can simply apply this to anything that you want and it will work its magic. Okay, अभी एक चीज you will ask me, okay sir, can I apply this on maybe Reliance or any other stock instead of doing it for Bank Nifty? The reason why we did Bank Nifty is Bank Nifty is normally giving 300-500 points ka movement in intraday, so you will get a buy and you will get a sell, right? So you can make money on both sides. But if I'm going to do the same thing on stocks, Reliance ka value is 2,000 rupees. Okay, for a 2,000 rupees stock, how would I keep the box size? Can I keep it 10? No. Whenever you're doing stocks, always keep it 1. Okay, for any stock which is below 2,000 rupees, keep the box size as 1. Okay, please remember that. Whenever the price of any stock which is below 2,000, you keep the price of each box as 1. Any stock which has a value below 1,000, okay, you will keep the value as 50 paise per box, 0.50. That will be the box size. Is it clear?
Yes.
And any stock which is above 2,000, you will keep the box size as 3 rupees. Please remember this: 0.50, that is 50 paisa, and 1 rupee and 3 rupees. Any stock which is below 1,000, the box size will be 0.50. Any stock which is between 1,000 to 2,000, the box size will be 1 rupee. And any stock which is above 2,000, the box size will become 3. 3 points or 3 rupees or whatever you want to call it. Okay, आप simple देखो. Let us just discuss the recent day that happened. Okay, what was the recent day? Okay,
Sorry.
but
Is it recording enabled?
yes, definitely it is enabled, sir.
Okay. So you read on the app now, is it?
No, I actually had a different software which was doing the entire recording process. So, huh, if there's any issue, I'll update it. No worries. Okay. चलो, तो what happened अभी देखो आप, simple चीज, this is Reliance, we are looking at 30th of April, that was just day before yesterday. What happened? Okay, we kept the box size as 1 rupee. Intraday again, our same rule applies. What you would do, half an hour, no trading, wherever it goes, it doesn't matter. 9:30, 9:45. See this 9:45, when it was 9:45, the price actually came down, right? Are you able to see this? 9:45, it gave a breakdown. So if you would have gotten into a long side, I'm sure that following this strategy, you would have definitely made some money. You would have exited here only. But still, I'm saying, have some disciplines that will help you become a good trader. Here you got a short, you would take a short entry in Reliance 2024, right? 2024, I'll just mark it for you here. This is your short, and you don't know where the targets are. What you would do, you will apply your where we did go pivot points. But I don't think the pivot points are showing up in Renko. It's just doing some crappy stuff here. So what I would do, okay, I've taken an entry. Now what I would do, I'll simply shift to a normal chart. Okay, see, if you're looking at this in 5 minutes, okay, let me just show it to you in 5 minutes. What happened here? If you were looking at the normal candle, right? If you were looking at the normal candles, your entry would have been below this point. Would you agree? This would not become my entry. My entry will become below this. If I'm looking at Reliance on a normal candle, because I want one candle to close below the swing master, this ribbon. But the same thing, if I went ahead and I applied it on a Renko chart, what happened? I missed this. So are you able to see the difference in the accuracy that Renko is giving you in comparison with your normal candles? You got it, right? This line that I've marked, this is in correlation with this particular candle closing. So you have already missed out on the 5-7 points which we were trying to target because of our rules. This did not become a 3-star trade, but still the market fell down. Okay, you will have to wait for this entire movement to get over, and finally when this gave a breakdown, this is what we got. This is where we got the entry for the short side. However, if the same thing that you were following on Renko, buddy, you would have taken it here only. Okay, and your swing high, what did we discuss? The moment we take a trade, first we will define our stop loss. This is our stop loss. 2026 to 2033, this is our stop loss, and bro, I will ride it hell, completely going downside, because I know what would happen. Okay, what is the correlation between Reliance and Nifty? Everyone knows that if Reliance is going down, Nifty goes down, or maybe if Nifty is weak, Reliance will also follow. And in comparison, when the entire market ka situation, we know we follow so many channels and we follow many people updating okay, yaar, today market may go down, today everything is negative and all that. So in a way, you will understand the general sentiment of the market. You will know that there might be not be a possibility for the stock to go up, but definitely there will be a possibility that the stock may come down. You may come to know some things like when people tell na today is a sell on rise market, or it is a buy on dips market. So that basic understanding every trader has. So based on that, what you did, you took an entry here, it fell down. If you followed your rules also, even if you followed your rules, what did you do? You said, sir, I will follow my rules, I will not go against the rules. Any one box which is closing in this ribbon, you will exit. So 26 say 23, still you got your 3 points. Lot size is 250, so you made your how much? 750 rupees in just this one single movement. However, if you said, yeah, what is this 250 300 ka game? I have a stop loss defined. I know that if it is going to hit my target 2026 to 2034, I have an 8-point stop loss. I'm willing to take the risk. I'll keep the stop loss and I will take the rally. Then you will see that it's supported. Definitely supported to you, giving you big targets on the downside. You have nothing to worry about. You can keep trailing your stop losses and you can ride the entire rally. This will give you an buy entry only when the trend is changing. Here you will wait for one box to close above this. Second box will be your entry, and again the same thing. So this strategy applies very nicely on high beta stocks. As I said, high beta stocks will give you very good movement in intraday. And yes, Arun, Renko is best for scalping. Okay, this is as far as the scalping setup is done. All right, so if you have any questions till now, please ask me so that before we proceed further, I can clear something for you.
See, what about the similar setup can we do on a positional setup similarly?
In positional setup also you can do it, sir, but the only thing is you will have to increase the box size.
Okay, no, because what I am asking is, for example,
Uh-huh. Absolutely. See, for if you're asking for positional, then Swing Master on 30 minutes is the best, sir. Giri sir. Swing Master will be the best because Renko will have you trapped. If the market is non-directional, that positional trade will get carried for a lot of days. You get my point? If, for example, here, do you see this? If you're looking at the Reliance chart only on 30 minutes, right? Starting on the 20th of April, sir, if you can see, I can mark a range for you here. This was the high, and this was the kind of a low for these from the 20th of April till today. Okay, it neither went up, it neither came down. Okay, if you would have taken an option, you would have been affected by the premium decay. If you would have taken in cash, then you'll have to find out the direction which the swing master is telling you. Either it is upside or either it is on the downside. Renko will be good for intraday scalping of these big candles which happen. Thank you, sir. Any other questions, sir, till now? Absolutely, sir. In positional, okay. There is one more. You know, have you ever come across this logic where people say stop and reverse theory? Do you, Do you know what it is? Huh? These fund managers, these big players, they have something called as a stop and reverse theory. Okay, what they,
The moment it
huh?
drops, you will take a reverse trade, right?
Absolutely. So till the time it is going up, what these guys do is they hold a future. Okay, they take a future buy, and the direction of the market is in the upside, right? And then again, there is a reverse position. There is a reverse hit level. Once that is hit, they will exit their future buy position, and the same future they will take it as a short. So in the entire month, they are never out of a position. They are always in a position, right, sir? So should I show you the logic how you can also become a stop and reverse expert?
Please.
So these people, they don't release it outside, but it is our right to know, sir, because it is very interesting. The same thing, and this is where your swing master will help you. Till the time I was talking to you about the 15-minute and 30-minute logic, now I will talk to you about it on a 1 hour time frame. Please remember this. Okay, please see this and keep this in your mind. I am removing the pivot points also because pivot points don't make any difference to us now, because now we are becoming positional traders for the index. Now, a small example, okay, because the Reliance chart is open in front of you, I will just show this to you, sir. What happens is, as we discussed in our 30-minute strategy, we told that any one candle closing above this, after that it will become our entry, right? So what we did is, for stop and reverse logic, if you said that, sir, I want to apply the stop and reverse logic on Reliance, I said perfectly fine, sir. What we did, you have to wait for one candle of 1 hour to close above the band. It can close here, it can close here, it can close here, it can close anywhere, but luckily this is a very big candle, still not a problem for us. This candle closing here above the band, high of this candle will be your entry point, sir. Always remember, never rush into a trade, but the high of this candle will become your entry point. After that, as you can see, each one candle is representing 1 hour time frame. So this entire 26th of April, the entire day we never got the opportunity to break this high. But the next day when the market opened, you will be ready because the price is above the band. Okay, you are ready for both the scenarios, sir. What you will say is that if this 1 hour candle is breaking the previous high or this level, then I will go in the long trade. Or if this one candle, if it is breaking below the ribbon, then again you will enter into a short trade. It is as simple as that. Okay, you don't apply any quantum science to it. It is a very simple logic. If the previous this high is breaking and the trend is continuing, this level will become your entry point. So you will already place an order at 1962. You will place your order, buy order at 1962 or 63 or 65. It doesn't matter. 91, 1961, 62, 65. You will place your buy order. And what will be your stop loss, sir? The previous swing low will be your stop loss. Okay, just in case, I'm just saying this will be your stop loss for that particular day, because you don't want to get hit and blasted in the single day, right? You know that in intraday it will take a small reversal and it may go up again. So you should not get scared. Your stop loss will be in place and your buy side is activated. Once you have taken this positional futures trade, you will forget about it, sir, till the time one candle is closing below this band again. You get my point?
Yes, yes.
Got it? This is called as stop and reverse. This is called as stop and reverse. You have taken a buy entry on the 27th of April, sir. Let us say you took an entry for the month of May. Okay, May futures you have taken. Should I open May futures and show you? It will become very easy for you to understand. Let us just directly go to May futures. Okay, this is the May futures chart, sir. What we did, we marked this level and our entry, I'll just write it here, sir. It is 1975. Just for example, I'm taking 5 points higher. The entry will be at 1975. Alright, this is our entry point. I'll just turn this into green so that you understand. I've turned the color of the, turn the color of this line to green. This is your entry, sir. Okay. Now you simply write it, sir. Nothing to worry about. Just keep this ribbon in your mind. No need to keep your previous candles also in mind. No need to keep anything in mind. Just see how this ribbon is going up. So if you want to say, sir, I want to lock my profits, I don't want 10 rupees also to go, then you will always keep trailing your stop loss just below this ribbon. Okay. Just below the ribbon, you will keep trailing your stop loss always, sir. Every single day, you will keep trailing. Every 1 hour candle is over. There is a logic behind this, sir. I'll tell you. If you want your stop loss never to get hit, and if you want to ride this rally for a longer time, for a bigger target, always keep your stop loss below the ribbon. However, if you want to take an entry in the same day only and exit also in the same day or maybe in the next day, मेरे को 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 आ गया तो I am more than happy. I don't want more than that. What you will do is every one candle which is giving a close. Okay, here this is where you got your entry. What you will do the moment this candle is over, you will bring your stop loss from the lower level to the low of this candle. Once this candle is over and this next candle is starting to form, you will bring this stop loss from here to your entry point. This again went up. The moment this candle closes, you will bring your stop loss to the low of this 1 hour candle, and this went up. After this, if it is going again higher, this is where you will bring your stop loss. Sir, are you understanding what I'm doing here?
Yes.
Dekho, even by 2 rupees, your stop loss would have been saved, sir. Are you able to see this clearly? Do you see this one candle here? See this. This is the stop loss. The next 1 hour candle also never hit you. 1987 and you were at 1986. Your stop loss got saved by 2 rupees and you're still in the trade, sir. This again went up. You bring your stop loss here. Let it go again higher. Again what happened? It went higher. You bring your stop loss here. It went higher. Finally again this is happening. This candle closes and what you do, you bring your stop loss to this level, and the moment this happened, finally your stop loss got hit and you have exited at 1993. Okay, sir, this is your same intraday or maybe the next day exit. You took your entry at 1975 and your exit was at 1993. Okay, let us just say 20 points. Okay, just for understanding purposes, 20 points ka you got a difference. At 1995 you got your exit. However, as I said, stop and reverse ke liye, you should never do this. This is only for people who are scared of losing a single penny also and want to play very safe. This is for those people. But for a person who says, sir, I have a job, I have, okay, by God's grace, maybe 4-5 lakhs in my account. I want to do stop and reverse trading. I don't want to look at the charts every day and trouble myself with EMAs and SMAs and volume profiles and everything. I simply want to take a safe trade. I want to have a safe stop loss. If it is going up, I will keep trailing. If it comes down, then I will exit my buy position. I will go in a sell position, or I will exit my sell position and I will go in a buy position. So a question might come in your mind. Okay, you might ask me, okay, sir, saying, "Arey yaar, if it hits my stop loss 3-4 times, okay, stop and reverse levels happen for me 3-4 times in a month, then what would happen? At the end of the day, I may not earn anything." But you are absolutely wrong. The stop and reverse theory is actually 75% profitable. Even after you take out your brokerages, even after you take out whatever losses happen, or even if you take out any stop loss which has been hit in the way, even if that happens now, there is a 75% probability that it is going to give you good profits at the end of the month. Okay, so what we will do, see, okay, Reliance was just one example. What happened now? What I said, sir, this was your entry, you kept on riding it. When will you take an exit? Okay, let us not talk about the intraday exit that I just showed you. That was one of the ways of doing this. I want to tell you that one candle, sir, which is closing below this ribbon, the moment this happens, this one candle closes, you will exit here. Okay, every 1 hour candle, right? This is a 1 hour candle. What happened here? Last 2-3 minutes for the closing of this candle, you will definitely know, yaar, in 2 minutes it's not going to go by 30 points, right? Or the moment this candle closes, you are going to take an exit. You get my point, sir? You
Yes, sir.
understood?
Clear,
So
clear,
you exited the buy position and you took a short position, sir. Now you are in a short. Reliance is in a short side right now.
yes.
Reliance is in a short. So what would happen now? Anyone is giving any recommendations tomorrow or whatever the other charts are showing in the longer time frame, you know that Reliance is going to fall. And sir, when Reliance is going to fall, you know definitely that Nifty will also follow. And you know when Nifty is going to go down, you know that Bank Nifty is also going to follow. You get my point? So as a trader, this will open up your mind to so many, possibilities of identifying the direction of the market. Okay, if you did not know these kind of things, what you would do, let me just simply go to Nifty and show you where Nifty is right now on a 1 hour time frame. Okay, I'll open futures only because futures will be more accurate. Sir, see this 1 hour.
Wow.
Okay, you got this? What happened maybe in the last week, maybe on Thursday or the last Thursday that just passed by 2 days ago, we may have taken a buy entry in a Nifty call and maybe we made a loss in intraday. But do you see the swing master and now do you realize that the trend is completely on the downside, right?
Yes.
So what would happen instead of taking a trade on Thursday expiry and making it hero zero, next week we can take na. See, देखो इधर क्या level मिला अपने को? What was this level for the breakdown? We told that the low of this candle, any candle which breaks, this will be our fall, right? So this is 14,750, right? Add the money, right? This is add the money, na? So what we will do instead of taking a hero zero on Thursday and 14,750 also becoming zero, we can take this week expiry, right? We could have taken this week's expiry 14,750 put leke on Thursday closing. You could have slept off nicely. Yesterday also it gave profit, right? Where is this right now? 664, 100 points below your entry. So tell me, is your 14,750 put in profit as of today? Definitely. Okay. Absolutely. See, 115, right? This is 115 candle. 30th April 115 candle. If you open in your Zerodha or Upstocks anywhere, if you just open a tiny chart and show, or maybe if you want, I'll just show it to you here. Okay. Just give me 1 second. And tomorrow, will you think about going for buying a call in Nifty?
No, no.
Absolutely, absolutely. So this is how it helps you in identifying. So tomorrow, even though the market goes up by 50, 70 points, you know for sure it is going to take a rejection and again it is going to fall down. You get my point? That is what makes you a very powerful trader. Other people will be taking a call because the market is going upside for the last 30 minutes or 40 minutes, but you know for sure that in buying side I will take only one lot, but again if it is taking a rejection on the upside and it is falling down, I am going to take 5 lots. That is the kind of power you will get on your conviction. So we were talking about 14,750 ka put, which is going to expire on the May 6th, right, sir? So let me just bring this here. Okay, are you able to see the chart here on the screen? Sir, what was the time? Let us see. Let us see what was the time here. 115 on this. So let me just change this to 1 hour. Okay, this also we look at 1 hour only. Why should we look at all this ruckus? Where is the 1 minute candle? 1 hour, sorry. This is the candle, 115 wala candle. Let us just get this over 189 rupees. This is where this candle closed, right? 190 rupees, let us say. So even if you got an entry at 190 or 95, you are still in like 40 rupees profit right now, 40, 45 rupees profit in a single day. Now, sir, if tomorrow this keeps going down, the more it keeps going down, what would happen? This will keep increasing. This can go up till 300, 350 also, right, sir?
Yes.
So this is how you do it. So as a scalper till now, we were dying to make 2 points, 3 points, 5 points in intraday. Now you have a position in your hand where you can make 50, 50 points in intraday, sir. Easily. I'm telling you. You take one lot, okay? You just take one lot, doesn't matter, but take 50 points in it. That will build your confidence and it will take you on another level of trading, sir. Okay, apart from what I am teaching you, see, the reason why I didn't go into RSI and all that stuff, because you will find so many things online. This is about, trying to give you the logic. See, the successful traders and struggling traders, both of them are trading the same instruments, they are trading the same markets, they are doing the same things. Okay, they are also doing buying and selling. They also have a system or a laptop in front of them, we also have a laptop or a system in front of us. There is nothing magical that they're doing. The only thing that they're doing is they are applying some logic and common sense. They are identifying the patterns, and then they are executing the trades with conviction. We don't need to do 10 trades in a day, sir. Please remember, from tomorrow, avoid doing 4 trades, 5 trades in the hope of making 2000, 3000 in a day. Just forget all that. Look for one opportunity, look for two opportunities. But when that beautiful opportunity develops, it is going to give you more than what you make in a week by doing 5 trades in a day. So we are not here to make the broker richer, by giving him more and more brokerage. We are here to save our money. We have to save the capital, we have to increase the capital. And there are two ways, sir. Some people, what they say, sir, I do compounding trading. What is compounding trading? Every day they will say, sir, I have 1 lakh rupees and I want to make 3000 rupees every day. So that is 3% of compounding every day, and in a month I end up making, sir, 60,000 rupees. I trade 20 days in a month, I make 60,000 rupees. That is my compounding power. Definitely, sir, that is the best way to do it if you're starting off in the stock market. Instead of taking aggressive positions, that is the best way to compound your profits on a daily basis. However, if we are using our indicators and setups in the right way, I am telling you, sir, in a single day you can make 20 to 25,000. And I am asking you to dream. I am not stopping you from dreaming, and I will never tell you anything like, sir, only do compounding, sir, only focus on doing one trade, sir, focus on doing two trades. All I am saying is, please become perfect at what you're doing. Use these setups, maybe give it 1 month time, sir. I'm saying give it 1 month's time. Give it time enough to understand how it is working. Try to find out the loopholes. Sir, I may also be wrong somewhere. Okay, if you come across something more interesting in my own setup, you can tell me, you can call me and message me and say, sir, why don't you do this on this, and this is giving even better results. So at the end of the day, maybe I'll end up learning something from you. But all I'm saying is, once you have developed that confidence, and I'm also honestly telling you, sir, you must have followed some paid channel advisory till now, or you may already be a member of a paid channel advisory. That's all fine, sir. Every one of us does that. Tomorrow, if you are mentor or if you are channel advisor person, he is giving you a particular call to, okay, sir, to go ahead and buy Nifty, or go ahead and buy Bank Nifty, or buy any particular XYZ stock. Before taking a blind plunge in buying that position or selling that position, please take a confirmation on our setups. And if the setups are giving you a confirmation that yes, this is going to happen, so then why do you get scared to not take that trade? You get my point?
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's all I'm saying, that this will give you a lot of power, and independently if you trade, you will survive in the market. You should know that 98% of traders have a very short-lived career in the stock market. So please do not become one of them, sir. Please never, go in that category. Try to become those 2% who will stay in the market, stick in the market, make money. I'm not saying you do it for others, but do it for yourself. But when you're doing it, do it in such a way that all your dreams should be realized. Now, if you're doing a particular job in IT sector or any company, or if we have any of a business, we have given it so much time, sir. You gave so much time in your, college, education, everything, and finally you have reached a level where you are earning 50,000 or 1 lakh rupees as a salary today. The stock markets are also not that easy, sir. Stock markets will need a little of your time and efforts and patience. If you're using the setups and a couple of times it gives you any loss, I am telling you, sir, please don't get disheartened. Okay, take that as a learning curve, let it go and focus on the winners. So you will have 2 losers, but you will have 20 winners, sir. And at the end of the month, if you look at the MTM, you look at your MTM at the end of the month. Okay, end of the day, if you want to feel happy, you want to have a smile on your face, look at your MTM. But while trading, never look at your MTM. And this is one thing that has personally helped me, sir. Even if I'm taking, and what I do, sir, I do take only 2 or 3 trades at a time. If I have multiple opportunities in front of me, I'll take one position in Nifty, one position in Bank Nifty, and I will have one position in cash. That is the way I'll trade, sir. And in cash, if you say in cash, I will only take 100 quantity or maximum 1000 quantity. If my capacity is to take 5000 trades in cash also, sir, I will not do it. Okay, I will never do it, because I am not overconfident. I am confident about my setup, but I am not overconfident. I know what my limits are. So if I'm taking a cash trade, I'll take 100 quantity. The first thing I will do is, the moment the trade is executed, I will keep my stop loss 5 points, 10 points, and I will let it go. Even if it is hitting me, 500 rupees ka hit I can take, sir. 50,000 ka hit I can't take. Okay, I am happy with making 5,000 in a day rather than losing everything in a single day. I want to make 5,000 every day, but I want to make it for the entire year. I don't want to become a millionaire overnight. You get my point, sir? So, so that is one thing, sir. I humbly request all of you to do, and I will be supporting you big time, sir, as much as I can, in as much ever I can, because this just 2 hours was to bring you into that circle. Now, once you are in the circle, there are many interesting things that we will keep doing going forward from today itself that are going to help all of us become better traders and all of us profitable traders. Trading, we are doing it for fun, sir. No one wants to get high BP, high sugar, okay, by looking at the prices going up and down. We are here, we are trading, we are giving it time because we want to make some money. Some of us maybe want to quit our jobs, some of us, maybe want to, you know uh, do something better, sir, have an extra source of income and become financially independent. So there is nothing wrong in that, sir. Right, our markets are like, in a single day NSE has 10,000 crore rupees turnover, sir. The changes of shares that happen, the total value of shares is 10,000 crores that exchange hands. So people like us, can't we make 10, 20,000, sir? Is that very hard to dream that, okay, why can't I make 20,000 in a day? You get my point. Many of us must have also been facing this problem. If I tell you that, you may tell me that, sir, I can't cross the 2,000 mark every day. If I make profits, I'll make a maximum profit of 2,000 every day. This will happen for 10 days, but on the 11th day in a single day, I'll end up losing 10,000. Has that happened to you? Currently, that is what I'm seeing, sir. So this is what happens. Every day you try so hard to break that, barrier. You will say, yeah, one day, one fine day, I should make 5,000 in a day. Then, I want to set a goal higher. I want to go for 7,000 in a day. But unfortunately, maybe for some reasons, every day we are not able to break that 2,000, 1,500 ka mark. It looks like such a big task. Okay, 5 days you will do it very nicely and you'll keep praying to God that the winning streak continues. But one fine day, it will trap you so badly that 5 days ka profit in a single position, it will be gone. We'll make a loss, we'll average the position, and again it will come down, we'll average a little more, finally it will take everything in the account, and we'll be depressed and we'll, do some revenge trading and we'll end up losing everything. Right, sir? IRCTC happened, sir, happened with a lot of us. Everyone has some of those nightmare stocks in our lives, which which have, messed us up very badly. Ha, sir, please, please, sir, please, sir, please. Okay. Sir, this totally depends on your capital. If I tell you, the reason why I'm telling this is, if for example, if I tell you you have 5 lakhs, okay, sir? हाँ अच्छा चार्ट. हाँ 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 हाँ. Yes, sir, yes. Okay, 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 okay. No, you will look for the stocks chart, sir. Nifty spot, the normal Nifty. If you're doing options, you will look at the Nifty chart. If you want to do futures, then you will refer only to the futures chart, sir. Purely, if you are doing it, you will do it on that. See, if you, as you said, sir, weekly chart, you look at it now. Look at this also. Look at this, sir. What is it showing? Weekly may, the only problem is, sir, the positional trades, you only have 4 weeks in a month, right? And the weekly, it will, not give you a clear direction. If you want to do positional trade, day time frame is the best, sir. Huh. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Huh.
Or you're not using
No, no.
it.
Price action I definitely use, sir. No, no. What I have explained to you, this forms the foundation. One second. Okay, sir, can you hear me now? Sorry, I think there is a limit on this or something because of which it is, pushing me out of the chat again and again. 1 second, okay? Uh, all right, I hope you can see my chart again. All right, you're able to see this.
Yeah.
All right, sir. Sir, what happens is, see, I follow price action also. The indicators, see, I always tell you, relying on indicators is not the question. This is just forming our base. What would be the price action? The price action would be different on a 15-minute time frame. See, if I'm going for a 15-minute time frame, let me just remove all the indicators, okay? Now, how would I do my analysis on price action? Okay, simple price action if I'm looking at, or let me just go to maybe 1 hour, okay? Because you're talking about doing a positional trade. So what would happen? Here, I'm just going to draw my trend lines just to find out the directional movement of the market, where it is going, how it is going. Even after doing this, what would happen is price action will sometimes fail you because of the operators who are going to manage the positions. You understand my point, sir? Now see, if I'm drawing this price action, okay, let us not even go into that theory. Let me just simply say this is my price action. All right, I'm looking at a 1 hour time frame on Nifty, right? The moment it was supporting on this trend line, it was supporting and it kept going up. Finally here, this has given a breakdown of this particular level, right? So now it clearly shows that it is going in the downside. Now where would I find the supports and where would I find the resistances? Now I would look at the price action. Now I will try to find out the value areas. Okay, now I know that if it may go up, it may go up and touch this line, and if the downtrend continues, so this will be like a retest of this trend line where previously it had taken support. Are you able to see? Right, we can adjust this a little bit. This was the line where it took multiple supports. Now this would act as a resistance even if the price of Nifty goes up. Okay, now again, everyone has their own ways of identifying price actions. No one is wrong in it, but there are different ways of looking at it. If you see, if I'm taking this particular trend line, Nifty has taken a support here. Nifty has taken a support at this particular point, right? So now it can go ahead and test this trend line. Even if it is breaking out this particular trend line, it has to break this particular white line, and then the trend will continue in the upside. But again, I will wait for a breakdown and I can go for a fresh shot. I'm sure you must have been aware that some election results have just come out, maybe today and yesterday, saying that some parties have won very nicely. It will be good for the markets or something. I don't know. I don't follow the news much, but I just wanted to know. Huh. Other parties came, no, sir? So that is something happened. So if tomorrow, we never know how the markets are going to react. But again, if you just consider the simple price action, sir, I have another support line here. Are you able to see? This is a price action support line that I've taken at the bottom. So now, if I want to be a safe trader, I will wait for the breakout of the upper channel and the breakdown of a lower channel. I will do a short only below 14,590 or maybe 575 just to be safe, or 586. The moment this breaks, then fresh downfall will start, and based on my price action, I will take my intraday targets as here, and I will take the target as here. And then what I can say is there is a gap filling that needs to be done. There is a gap here, so I can take this gap also as my target. So these will be my 3 targets in the downside, sir. Okay, now because we are looking at it on a 1 hour time frame, we never know, na sir, that this might happen in 1 week in this expiry. Okay, in the single expiry, some bad news comes, fatak karke it can fall down and it can give you the 350 points in 1 week, or it may keep playing in a range bound direction and the entire month of May may be covered up in this. So that is where our indicators and setups will help us in identifying the direction of the market. Another interesting combination, see, the combinations are completely in your hands, sir. I want to show you one more thing. I forgot to show you this combination. We have our invite only scripts, right? So what we did, we applied the lollipop and the relative trend. Okay, we applied the lollipop and the relative trend. Combinations you do on your own, you will see very wonderful results. Now what happened here? What did we say? We are looking at an hourly time frame, again I'm saying. Okay, so even if you go to 15 minutes, hourly, whatever you want, you will still see. If you've seen 15 minutes, this will relate more to an intraday perspective. That is the reason why I'm showing you this. What happened here? We said that the price has to close below this band. The band has to turn red for the lollipop and it has to continue going down. So even if you took an entry here and you are riding this rally, you will take your pivot points, you will take your targets. The upper line is becoming your stop loss at this point. Okay, here what is relative trend doing for you? Okay, if I hide the relative trend and I just keep the lollipop, you will see some dull lines. Okay, if you did not have the relative trend, you would take an entry on the basis of closing here and you will apply your pivot points and then you will take your targets. However, the relative trend, when it gives you that signal to buy or sell above or below the band, so we are so mentally gauged to these things happening. You have taken a short entry here, right? Just bear with me for a second. You have taken a short entry here or when this candle broke down and it has fallen down, it has given you at least 2 pivot point targets on the downside. In a couple of days you got your targets. Finally, when it is starting to go against you, the candles are still in this red color. Okay, you still don't know, you are thinking that okay, maybe it may fall down. What would happen if we did not have the relative trend? We will take an exit when this is breaking this in this ribbon. You get my point? You will go ahead and you will enter in the ribbon and that is where you will exit the trade. So what you have earned here in the downside, you are letting it go in the upside. So if you had the relative trend applied, this relative trend, it told you 4-5 candles before only that the trend has changed, it is going to go in the buy side, so we will take an exit here. And the second thing that we are going to do, you remember this EMA that I just showed you, I told you to apply the 2 EMAs. So the EMAs are going to help you very nicely in intraday trading or even in your positional. And I'll show you one very good positional setup right now using the 5 and 13 EMA. Okay, so we have the 5 which is in red color and 13 which is in blue color. Okay, do you see the crossover happened 4-5 candles even before the signal came? Are you able to see this? So you will be able to lock in your profits, sir. When you have taken a short, okay, when you have taken a short, you will be able to lock in your profits, maximum profits, whenever these kind of crossovers are happening. So let me just, okay, randomly open some other stock of something. I want to show you something on a different, or let us just say I open Grasim. Okay, now I want to show you a positional trade setup on Grasim, sir. What you do is the EMA crossover of 5 and 13, which happens on a 30-minute time frame, is very powerful. Please remember that I've done a lot of back testing on that, and I have come to realize that whenever a crossover is happening on a 30-minute time frame, sir, you will get jackpot trades. Okay, now let me just remove the relative trend. This was just to show you that you can do the combinations. Okay, pivot points also I will hide it temporarily. You have your lollipop, 5 EMA and 13 EMA. All right, let me just make the 5 EMA as white color. I don't think you are able to see the red color. Let me just make this white, and let me just make the 13 as a dark green, so that dark green or maybe dark red is okay. You're able to see, right? So what happens, sir? You're looking at the particular stock on a lollipop. Okay, what is the scenario here? We said that whenever the price is breaking the band, this will become your short entry. But before the short entry happened, are you able to see, sir, on 30-minute time frame, 2 days before or maybe 4 hours before, it already gave you a crossover? Do you see this? Do you see the crossover, sir? The crossover of 5 and 13 which happens on a 30-minute time frame is very powerful. So whenever you're doing your analysis on any particular stock, always make sure that you're looking at something like this. So lollipop is just a confirmation to support your idea. The EMA conversion is telling you that the price is going down. So there's one particular candle which has gone down whenever this crossover came, and you know what, you have an alert keeping facility in TradingView, right? You see something, if for example you have a favorite 10 stocker list, everyone has their favorite stocks. If you have a 10 stocker list, all you can do is just go to your stock, right click, you add your alert. What is your alert? You will say that Grasim, okay, crossing, not the value, you will select EMA. Okay, what you're saying, Grasim crossing EMA 5 or EMA 13. This EMA 5 is crossing EMA 13. You are creating this alert on Grasim. Okay, this is as simple as that. You get my point, sir? Are you able to understand this? So you apply your alert, sir, bindas. Whenever the alert is going on the upside, you will get an alert कि 5 ने 13 को cross किया on the upside. And again, keep a second alert. The same alert will tell you that 5 is crossing 13 on the downside. Upside, downside, this will tell you automatically. You don't need to mention crossing up or crossing down. You simply select crossing and you say that whenever it is crossing, I should come to know about it. The moment it happens, okay, I've created this alert, I will get a confirmation saying that this is happening. So this will be a beginning of a very beautiful trade. Very simple, sir. Again, the low of this candle will be your entry for the short side. The high of this candle will be the stop loss of that particular candle or the previous swing high. Okay, that will become your stop loss, and you will say, Arey yaar, Akbar, lollipop is not supporting me. So I will wait for the lollipop to give me a red signal. Definitely, sir, you can do it. But if you look at this particular candle, just remember 9th April 11:15. Okay, I'm changing this to 15 minutes. 9th April. Okay, again I'm here. If you look at a 15-minute time frame, in 15 minutes it gave you a lollipop ka sell signal well before the 30 minutes. Are you able to see this now clearly? Stop loss तो इधर है, आप stop loss इधर लगा लो. You keep it here, you keep it here, you keep it here, anywhere, which is your convenient way of doing it. Just above the EMA cross also you can keep it. But the moment here, this one candle gave a breakdown. Okay, even in your 15 minutes, one candle gave a breakdown below this band. This will become your short entry. And as you can see, the second candle, it also went below this. So any person would have entered this. I would have also taken this trade. So now even this is going against me. I don't have to get scared. Why would I not get scared? Because the EMA conversion has happened on the downside. The lollipop trend has started on the downside, and my stop loss I have kept, and I'm willing to take my stop loss if I go wrong. But I am not willing to do anything crazy in between. There is a difference in these two things, sir. You should never, control your fingers. Once you have taken a position, control yourself from doing anything crazy in between. Either it should take your target or either it should take your stop loss. 5 times today it may take your stop loss, but tomorrow 50 times you'll be able to take the target, because it will build your discipline, and it will, curate you to become that better trader. I hope you understand. As you can see, these 4-5 candles, they will mess with you. These 10 candles, they will mess with you. But finally, it never even went out of that zone. If it went out of the zone, we will be men, we will take our loss, and we will go for something else. But if it doesn't go, look at how beautifully it has fallen from there. 1435 was your entry in Grasim on the 9th of April, sir. Okay, you take your future position, you take your option position, you take whatever you want, and you see it has not gone up. The ribbon just kept supporting you that it is going down. We are not at all scared of the moment happening on the upside. I completely agree. You said that, okay, when the EMA conversion happens, I will get out. Perfectly, sir. This is the best thing to do. This is where you can exit, because here you got a crossover on the upside. However, should I tell you another interesting thing? When the lollipop is supporting you in the downside, you have already cut off your position. This is called as jobbing. You take a position, you exit it, again you take a position, and again you ride it. Okay, so you took your profits here, and you are not going to go in the buy side. You will never make a mistake of going in the buy side, because the EMA crossover came, because these prices are still below the ribbon. These are still below the lollipop ribbons. You will wait for the lollipop ribbon to turn green if you want to go in the buy side. All right, the same way, what happened again, you got a crossover on the downside here, EMA mein. You will wait for this level exactly where you took your exit, you booked your profit. This is the level exactly where you will take your entry again. You will take your entry again, and you will ride it again, and in intraday or maybe for 2-3 day targets, you apply your pivot points. Again you will get your pivot point cut targets, you book your position. Even if you don't take your pivot points, again when you are getting an EMA ka crossover, sir, that will become your exit again. The moment this crossover happens, okay, let us take another 15 minutes candle higher than this. It doesn't make any difference, because your entry was at 1384. You are getting a beautiful exit at 1345. 40 points you got, sir, in just 2 days. Okay, so this is as simple as that. So what happens is, if you're looking at the markets in a very complicated way, our minds, they lose their decision making power. Even though you are seeing something happening right in front of your eyes, that phobia, it will freeze you, it will freeze your mind, and you will stop from taking any trade. You will end up losing everything, and after that happens, after the market closes, you will sit in that chair, or you will sit in your room, or you will lie on your bed, and you will start dreaming or thinking, अरे मैं ऐसा करता तो ऐसा हो जाता था, I would have made 70,000, I would have made 50,000, I should have held on to that trade, I should not have taken that trade, what did I do, what did I see? You get my point? This is the life of everyday trader, sir. You're not crazy. All the traders are crazy, including me. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's,
Got it.
you got it. So
Yeah.
हाँ sir.
I have another one.
हाँ sir.
While you are explaining the report chart,
Are sir, thank you so much for reminding, and thank you so much. I'll just go back to Bank Nifty, and I wanted to give you the importance of that. I completely missed that. Very sorry for that. Let, huh.
Crossover, what is the accuracy on every crossover you have
Sir,
visited?
85%, sir. 5 and 13 is very much tested. See, I could have taken 4, I could have taken 3, and instead of 13, I could have taken 14, I could have taken 15. Believe me, I have tested this on multiple scenarios on different time frames, and I have taken. See, I consider many people to be my mentors. The knowledge that I've learned today is from different sources. I can't call one person as a senior to me because I've taken a lot of inputs from everyone, all the best people out there. I've taken the best of them, and I've tried to inculcate and trying to come up with something which simplifies the trading and makes our life easy. So I have taken my input from forex traders. I have taken my input from cryptocurrency traders. All right, who are really good at what they do. All right, sir. So based on that, the 5 and 13 ka combination is something that works on all the time frames. I have tested that again, and 5 and 13 will be the best thing that you can rely upon.
Okay.
Okay. For Renko, we are not going for 5 and 13. You may ask a question, right? Because iske andar EMA happens on the movement, right? It is a lagging indicator. EMA is a lagging indicator. So this will keep moving with the every bar. But in Renko, the movement of the price will determine the box creation. You get my point? The time will not define the box creation. Are you getting what I'm trying to say?
No, no, I get it. I got it.
Absolutely. Perfect, sir. Perfect, sir. So देखो रेनको के अंदर में the logic is simple, sir. That let me just go ahead and update this once. Just give me a second. I'm going to traditional. I'm going to the box size 10, sir, and then I'm going to my 5-minute time frame in Bank Nifty because I want to do my intraday scalping. You apply lollipop. You apply whatever you want on Renko also, sir. ठीक है? It doesn't matter. Everything will just help you with your conviction. Okay, here the Renko is red and the prices are falling. Even though it is going up, you will not even care for it. That is like that. So but I want to keep it simple. I'll remove the lollipop also. Okay, sir, are you able to see here 5 and 13? What has this done now? Are you able to see the difference in the movement of the EMAs? You saw a little disturbance in the candle, but here there is no disturbance. There is a clear snake movement. You get this? This is a clear snake movement, sir. So what we did, this 5 is white color. If you remember, the 5 is white color. So you can take a confirmation here also. What you would say, अरे यार 513 का crossover जिधर भी आया, I will take my buy entry in Bank Nifty. I will ride it till the time 5 and 13 is giving a crossover again. You got this? Either crossover aaya, again a short entry, everything happened. However, in the live market, as you know, sir, Renko will show the boxes being created in shadow area, and suddenly if the market takes a U-turn, they will disappear and it will continue in the downtrend. You get my point? So this crossover may fail. However, if you apply a simple 10 moving average, okay, 10 moving average is a very simple time frame, the least minimum that you can take. And the logic behind the 10 moving average is, when the price is below the 10 moving average, it will be down. Whenever it crosses the 10 moving average, it will go up. See, we don't need any crossovers. Okay, this is as simple as this. So I hope Shan, Girish, everyone, you have understood. No doubts. Simple ना sir. I wanted to make money, sir. देखो ये trainings and all this doesn't make any difference unless you make money. I wanted to be successful, and I will keep sharing the more and more inputs and knowledge I keep getting. I will keep sharing it. And as I said, we will have an exclusive group, all the 4 and 5 of us in that group, and it will be a chat enabled group, so we can get in touch with each other, and we can share some charts or knowledge. Even in live market, if you observe something in a particular stock, we can help out each other and say, "Arey sir, I just came across this thing, and I think based on the setup, it is going up. I'm sharing an image. If anyone wants to take it, they can take it. Or if you can help others, avoid taking a wrong stock, that would also be helpful." So we are a traders community whom we should help each other, bro. That is all I want. Now I have such simple setups, but again, as I'm telling you, sir, I have my own limitations. Every day, if I make my bread and butter, I'm more than happy. I will not do over trading. That is one thing I can tell you. I don't have a dream to become a millionaire overnight. I want to have a good life. So there is a big difference. You get my point? So if we all can do this together, if all of us can earn, all of us can grow, so this will be very wonderful. This one simple Renko setup will help you crack Nifty and Bank Nifty's ass every day, in and out, bro. In and out you can do it. I'm telling you. If you just apply this Renko traditional setting, 10 above the moving average, it goes up, below the moving average, it falls down. And this is one very important thing I wanted to show you. If you want, you can take a short entry after the creation of two boxes also, because there will be some situations where this price will come below the moving average. However, the second one will give you like a pullback. So this again fell down. So this is a downtrend only. However, there will be some situations where it will give you only one box below the moving average, and suddenly it will give you a pull out of this and you will get trapped. So that is the reason why, apart from this, what we need to apply was what I showed you, right? The swing master. The swing master will become your savior in this scenario. Got it? Sir, you are able to see this? You will not get trapped. Swing master का band है. Swing master just has a band. The price above the swing master band will be a 100% accurate buy signal. The price below the swing master band will be a 100% accurate short signal. If you remove the swing master, you will be able to catch another 20-25 points. Okay, but you may get trapped in situations where it gives you a breakdown and suddenly there might be a pullback.